No attack run. I am still trying to get my yeah, now I think we should be okay with the voice and with the music, because last time we had an issue with the my voice being killed by the game's audio, so I think we should be now all well done. So if anyone's here and want to like write me if we are cool, would be awesome. If not, well, we'll roll with it and eventually fix it later when I'm going to do a TLDR run. So without further ado, let's get this party started. So we are in the second act. We are still having our amazing unique buckler shield. Hopefully we will have some amazing drops this run as well. Oh, I forgot. I was thinking that I will need to still recruit the Act 2 mercenary, but I think I was way too eager to start it. Oh well, at least that's one less thing to worry about. So we are straight away going to go for the first quest. So we are going to... Hello, Golem. Kill Radament. What armor do I have? So basically we are in a very lackluster and lame gear, except for the buckler. So yeah, fun times. This is going to be interesting. I think I'll just put the audio a little bit down. This 29 should be amazing then. So let's get this party started. So what was my... This is the worst part when you go back to a run or to a game that you haven't played for a while. You don't remember which things you've got on, what you have to adjust. Amazing. I'm not going to lie, this is feeling like working in a corporate environment. Beautiful, there you go.
Put that to good use.
Azrael. Okay. Our mercenary is called Azrael. That's quite interesting. Hopefully this time the trek through the sewers is going to be uneventful. Like, I must admit that I've got a couple of ideas, a couple of runs that I'm doing in the meantime. Obviously those are challenge runs, but I was thinking about to have something interesting for you guys to maybe enjoy. Okay, so let's go with strength, so we will be working for some more survivability. Now, I am going to go for the Blood Golem as soon as possible, so I need to see where the things are going, because it receives a bonus from Clay Golem, Iron Golem, Fire Golem, and obviously Golem Mastery. Okay, that is cool. Defense damage. Okay, so Fire Golem is giving him damage. Blood Golem gives you 5% life. Cool. Okay, so everything is more or less similar. We are going to invest in the Magi's a little bit more, so we have some more ranged abilities. Because basically, as it goes for melee, we are not going to be too much going for the skeletons. Because let's be honest, skeletons are going to die very quickly, especially in the later stages. So, hey, don't hit me. I'm not hitting you, don't hit me. So yeah, the skeletons are going to be killed nearly instantly. especially as it goes for the usual like big hitters, so boss encounters and everything. So we have to be a bit more careful with our points distribution. And as the mages are doing projectiles, so they do not worry about having good attack rating. So just as long as no one's going to attack our mages, we are cool with them. Improve missile damage, major life. But I'm thinking a little bit maybe about improving them to have some more skeletons, just to be safe on the back lines. But I think this is going to be a waste of resources. Like, I've learned that as long as you are investing in your proper skill of choice, so then for example for us this is going to be, I think, the golems and the curses is going to be definitely more useful than just spreading thin on multiple skills, because in that case I would need to spread all around here. At least we don't need to worry about our dexterity, just strength, health and energy. So at least that's good. So we can focus a bit more on actual like positioning. Those sewers are pretty good. What's happening? Yeah, I'm saying that there's a massive skeletal archers. Oh my god. How? Oh. I was wondering why I've got like 100% fire resist when I'm under the influence of a shrine. Yeah, cool. So yeah, now we are going to try to have it done as soon as possible, but we are going to finish the second act in this sitting. I hope you've got some good beverage to go along with it. I myself got a cup of coffee and maybe some... What was that? Okay, thank you. Yeah, save and exit. God damn it. Yeah, I'm a proper gamer. Okay, so now we need to like decrease the audio. Thank you very much for your comment. Lovely. Yeah, you see peak gaming performance when you want to go into options and then you suddenly close the game. Quality over everything. Okay, so we are back in business. Okay, so... Oh yeah, we're online. Okay, because I thought I was going the offline route, so we would have the same maps every single time, but then I must have been doing it on my previous challenges, so yeah, this was a small surprise for me now. So yeah, now we are back. Oh my god. Yeah, this run is just blessed with RNGs. Regenerate mana. Wow. Yeah. This is unreal. I'm really thankful that I'm doing this online and on record, because this is just insane. Like, first with the unique buckler, then with the set item. It's just like, what's happening? With the years I've spent playing Diablo 2 especially, I was like never blessed with too many drops, especially like in the normal difficulty. If I was going for the nightmare or hell difficulty, then yeah, obviously, because well, you've got higher percentages and everything. But on normal difficulty, getting this lucky, never seen it. I think this is just the blessing of RNGesus for good content creation, you know. So I hope that after adjusting the sound, it's better. Or maybe I will even decrease this in the capturing software. So now we should be better. So if I could have from someone any feedback about the audio quality, I will be very pleased. Thank you very much. But at least let's look on the bright side of life. With me needing to reset it, at least I've got some more experience needed to be gained. There's something with... oh, there's a ghost. Okay, that makes sense. So I was wondering, why am I being slowed? Especially there's nothing unique there. But there was a ghost, and ghosts are having the frosty effect as well. Yeah, I think, to be honest, if I want to make a good challenge for myself, would be a run where I cannot... okay, thank you. Lovely, so at least now you can hear me from the very beginning, not like half an hour into the video like last time. So yeah, now the reason why we were going with the new mercenary, because we were having the mercenary from Act 1, so the rogue with the bow, and the issue with them is that their skill, which allows yourself and your minions to have a boosted attack rating, was very situational and not necessarily used in the moment when you needed them the most. So that's why I've changed it for the second act Iron Wolf, because he has this aura, this red aura around us. So for people who don't know or are not too versed with Diablo II skills and stuff, this is a blessed accuracy aura, which allows us to have better chance of hitting enemies. So then I don't need to invest in skills like the Rise Skeleton, because this increases their attack rating. And basically they are being able to hit even on lower levels. But now we are on level 14, this is level 18, so I think we'll start investing into Golem Mastery. Attack rating, yeah. And at least they are going to be more healthy. Okay. Wait, this is loot Golem. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the best part, when you just get completely lost and you go in the worst possible direction you can ever do. How many keys do we have? More than enough. So I'm not going to collect everything that I will see. That's good. So we can have this. Really? Okay. Well, I'll take the blessings of RNGesus in drops done in map generation, so that's definitely for sure. Oh, okay, but at least this is thematic. So we've got a group pile with trap, which then basically is poisonous cloud. Or should I start investing in the Iron Maiden? I don't think I'm going to... oh, superior U-Bond. This may be something for us. Attack rating... bollocks. nothing of usage. So yeah, anyways, I am going to try to get all of the waypoints just for completionist's sake, but I am not going to like bore you with endless exploration. If there will be a possibility just to skip entire levels, especially like in the palace, I am going to go for it. Okay. But we've got a waypoint on level 2, so I would like to explore it a little bit more. And obviously a dead end. Whoa. Okay, we've got a unique there for a champion. Yeah, nothing's happening. Everything's fine. I think I'll invest a little bit more in health. Because we should be fine with the strength for now until we are going to drop some later act equipment. Because obviously with each act you got a bit more access to better equipment. It's not maybe with the act, but for the quality of the levels. Like actually when I started to research the ideas for runs in Diablo 2, I suddenly like learned so much about the mechanics and how the drops are being calculated, that there's specific quality levels depending on the map you're in, and then depending on that what kind of equipment you can drop. So I've never thought that this game has so much depth in it, I must admit. So I am finding a completely new appreciation for Blizzard and the guys who then remastered Diablo 2 for us to smoke the sphere. Yeah, so and you found appreciation for the guys that done the remastered, because they've, like, based on what I've read about that, they did an amazing job, especially that even the options allow you to have the old graphics. So then if you're properly going for the feel, you can do that, which is just awesome on their part, because you need to know how to make a good remaster. This sounds like a there we go. So now I bet the entrance lower is going to be the opposite way. Or I could be wrong. Lovely. So now we are going for Radament, which is going to give us a couple of skill points, which is going to be amazing. Skill points are best. I mean, I would love to have a couple of items which are going to be of a bit more quality than just normal. Yeah, this is a person who has set a unique item before Radament.
I can't.
Without farming. But now, on the other hand, I wonder why, when they were designing the second act in the desert of Golem, why they didn't go for the usual, like, Arabic vibe of the music that is used here, and just like there's a third magi. Okay. Let's go, and I'll think a bit about it a bit further. Because it's not that you need to like invest everything straight away. So yeah, going back to my thoughts, like why they haven't done the usual music that is being considered the most Arabic deserty kind of thing. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I feel I'm in danger. Like, I'm using the Iron Maiden curse, which is basically thorns in a spell form, but it doesn't work on enemies that are doing ranged attacks. So yeah. What is this? What's this? Defense life. Useless. How much is my defense? 130. I mean, I've seen worse. So then, yeah, the Thorns effect that we use mostly for this run is amazing. Whenever you got things that you fight in melee range. So then, as soon as something goes further, so it's using thrown or magical effects, it's giving us what? I like it. But it's useless for me. I need to make like a barbarian gun or something. Oh, there we go. Radament. Lovely. At least we found it earlier than I expected. And to be honest, we are the best kind of build to go against Radament. Because as we may recall from the previous act, we had those kind of fallen shamans and stuff. So those were guys which were resurrecting their minions to help them. And Radament is basically the same, with rising any kind of undead minions that are spawned around him. He is first of a kind in this act, but then straight away after this he becomes a usual encounter for the entire act. So it is a good thing to see him, but then on the other hand, then it becomes really like overused, especially in the later parts of the game. So now we've got a book of skills. So we've got 2 skill points to invest. So I am going to look at this. So the next level is not going to give us a new Magi. So I am going to put it into Golem Master, which I think is going to be more useful soon. Okay, let's go back to the Golem. We need to talk with Arcane and tell him that we've got the Horadric Scroll. So with this one we can start chipping away to the main part of the plot. So basically we are still going for the Dark Wanderer. 48. $63, 40. Yeah, I am not going to buy anything new, but I will definitely go for this one, because I would love to have some more potions on myself. I need to remember that next time I'll stream the entire screen instead of the window, because you don't see my cursor, so you don't see what I'm trying to do.
Hello.
Let's just have a look if Drognan has a wand. +1 to summoning skills. That is the best roll. Let's see if he has, like, by accident, like +2 to summoning skills. I doubt. But you know, you never know. This one is amazing as well. Yeah, but this one is within our skill range. I mean, in our price range, to be honest. Because we are still using the one that we spawned with. So now with this one, we've got 4 skeletons normal, 3 skeleton magi, and everything is +1. The best kind of plus I can see. Alright. Oh, Atma is giving us a reward. I always forget the rewards in this game. Like, I've played it so much, but I'm still like forgetting the important things. Like,
they say that
oh yeah, and then she says, thank you for your time, thank you for getting rid of that Radament guy, and she's talking with Grease, which is the leader of the Iron Wolves, so you can hire mercenaries for cheaper. But we don't need that. We've got money. And now starts the hell, which is the bug. So as we know, the biggest issue with playing Diablo are resistances to elements. And out of all the elements, I think the worst one is the lightning one, which we are going to be very annoyed throughout the entire second act, because we've got the scarabs. So every single champion which has the enchanted lightning effect, on hit is going to release a wave of electricity that is going to go around in cross pattern. And basically those scarabs are having a light version of that. So whenever you hit them, you are going to have the enchanted lightning being struck at you, which is not ideal, especially that we are not dealing damage, so you cannot focus them and get them killed possibly in the least amount of strikes possible. So we'll need to monitor especially the health of Azrael. Oh, interesting. I mean, I love my Pelta Lunata, but I think if I am going to drop like what do you call this type of things? One of the conserved heads, I think, preserved heads, with a plus to curses or to summoning skills, we are going to definitely change it. It's going to be a bit painful to get rid of our beautiful unique. But you know, this is how it goes always with our RPGs. That if something is having better stats, it can be even like ping tongs, as long as they are having better stats, we are going to wear them because we are gamers. Stats are the base of fashion, unless you play Dark Souls. Then fashion souls above everything else. So I need to quickly find the exit to the next area, because we need to go to Halls of the Dead under the Dry Hills, which is the most important part of this quest. Yeah, lightning. So now why that part of the quest is important? Because we are going to get the Horadric Cube, which in essence is going to extend our inventory for a couple of more things. Unfortunately, it used to be that any charms that you've got in your quadratic cube are still working, but after some patches, we know that it's no longer the case. So all of the major, the bigger and smaller charms you have to have in your regular Stony Tomb, no. I mean, when I was playing the game by myself, the usual things, I was always like, oh, you need to explore everything, because you can have drops and stuff. But now, as we are trying to get this challenge done, I don't want to bore you with needless exploration. So I want to have this done as leisurely but as quickly as possible. Okay, another level, so we are going to start spending things into the strength. We are going to address this one. Because I already tried a couple of fights in this manner, so by using the no-hit Necromancer, and I know that there is an issue with the health of our golems, especially later on. So I want to address it as soon as possible. Okay, thankfully this is a quick one. There was a champion monster, but we've managed to get him quickly. Thankfully to our corporate minions, drones. Could they be called drones? I think so. So yeah, we've got a couple of magi, we've got a couple of skeletons. So we are quite cool with our army. So feeling proper managerial position now. This is like the pity in the design when they were doing Diablo II, that they haven't done a way to affect which enemies your minions can attack. So basically I am now completely on the whim of AI, which is not bad, especially with the amount of minions, but this is going to be a very big problem as soon as we won't be working on open fields, because now this is fine because we've got quite a lot of space, so they are able to like get around enemies and just converge on them, so this is fine. But then as soon as we're going to get into the Maggot Lair later on, this is going to be an issue. But hopefully we will... I got bamboozled. So yeah, if there's anyone in the chat that also enjoyed playing Diablo, what kind of class you were enjoying the most? I'm not going to lie, I always preferred the hard-hitting playstyle of the Barbarian, either straight from Diablo 2 all the way to Diablo 4. The first class I was going for was the Barbarian, but then on Diablo 4 when I was playing with the Barbarian, there was something missing. So I ended up going for the Druid and just staying with him. Despite him being objectively the weakest class, I have to admit, like, he is the weakest class, but it is very fun to play. I'm always mistaken the distance. There we go. So yeah, if you want me to do like the stupid challenge of not using a minimap, this is going to be like the most difficult for me. Because it doesn't matter what kind of ARPG I'm playing, the isometric hack and slash kind of things, I am constantly just pressing the minimap just for the sake of it. I know where I need to go more or less, but even though I'm just like, open it, okay. Once again, yeah, there we go. So this became like an actual involuntarily act, like I'm checking those. Yeah, I'm in such a loss of for words now, like what's going on? So yeah, we found the thingy where we need to go. Some of our minions are in a place there shouldn't be. Good job, AI. Oh, there's actually a way downwards. I need to just double check if this is a place where we can actually get a waypoint.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm not even checking the staffs because they are not for my class. Yes, we've got the dry hills. So more running. I will need to, for the sake of quickness, I am going to buy a couple of stamina potions, or I'm going to collect the stamina potions, because they are giving us infinite stamina for a while. They stack, so I think I am going to go for them as soon as I find them. Oh. I mean, I haven't killed no one. So as long as my hands are clean, I think it's fine. I mean, there was as well an attempt to do it with just the thorns. So basically you haven't killed no one, they killed themselves. So it's always like how you want to approach it. I mean, in that way, it's going to be very difficult, because as I also like watched some people going for the pacifist name of content, they were usually like, okay, I'm not going to attack. But with the no spells and stuff, I think, yeah, but then I think that if you are going into a game which revolves around killing stuff, going for a pure pacifist would be a bit difficult, especially that you do not have
I can't.
huh, that's interesting.
Impossible.
I had a couple of messages in the chat and now they disappeared. What happened? Why? What happened? Never seen that happening. Okay, anyways, so yeah, the guy who wrote those couple of messages that were here, yeah, he has a point that you cannot, like, people do not know what a pacifist mean. But we need to like remember that you have to slightly adjust the meaning of the word for you to be able to somehow adhere to it. So with the idea of no spells, like my spells are not technically damaging anything. So, and yeah, then the concept of I'm not killing no one, my minions are. It's like, yeah, guns don't kill people, people kill people, yeah? This is a very, very similar approach to it. But I'm really curious why the messages disappeared. Oh well. Maybe as soon as the guy, as the person who wrote those exits the chat, it's being deleted for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, so we are already in the halls of the dead, so you can see the hollow ones, the Radament wannabes. And now this comes the issue with having small spaces to work around with minions. I mean, suppose this is not such a small space, but then to have the minions to target the most important enemy within the room, this is like the issue. But for now, I think we should be quite okay, especially that I can just replace the golem a bit further down. And then just hope he's going to target the thing I want him to do. But then, yeah, this is actually like a topic to be had with game designers, with game developers. Why do we always have the option to fight something, but we do not have options to have this kind of pacifist approach? Because then, like, I would love to have a pacifist run in, let's say, I don't know, Mass Effect, and as you can, let's say, work around with some of it, that you are not going to damage anyone, but then on the other hand you've got your guys in your team who are going to shoot, and basically everything is going to be either way done with violence. This is actually an interesting concept. I will need to have a look if there are any ways to complete a game, any game, as a proper pacifist, except for walking simulator. Yeah, I think just walking simulators would be like the actual games to be completed as a true pacifist. But then what's the challenge in that? Yeah, there was a guy who just showed up for a second, and now I'm having a gamer's crisis. What's going on? Okay, second level. Let's go. I'm dying. I need to pick up some more health potions. Thank you. Whoa. I mean, I'm so thankful to have this one changed. Every time you can see, I can't. It's like, yep, misclick. That would be an attack. Whoa. Yay, Golem, go for them. A bit further. There we go. This is lovely. Ooh, nice. I'm going to put this one. Oh, you do not have a helmet yet. There you go, Azrael. At least it's a superior. I think you've got a better helmet than me. Yeah. I have a helmet 6 to energy. I forgot what kind of equipment do I have. Oh well. This was a quick one. This is weird. My skeletons are actually tanking a little bit. I'm impressed. Okay, how this floor looks like. Yeah, we are going to use the usual approach for any kind of labyrinth. So the right hand side is going to be used first. Hopefully it's going to be quicker. It's not the first time. Another one. Fight. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. I should be able to take this one. Yeah. This one. More money. Whoa, bro. Don't die. Don't die on me. Save. Wow. Yeah, so this is the proper oh, god damn it. I asked you to live. Why you died? Now this is an interesting thing. So whenever you are being poisoned as the player,
Good evening.
you cannot die from poison alone. You are left with a single health point, so basically anything can then get rid of you. But except for that, you are quite alright. And how do you call it? The mercenary dies. That's interesting. We are going to make ourselves a fun thing to drop more magic items. I love the way how those armors look on the Necromancer. Okay, so you boy, you can use this one.
I'll put that to good use.
Don't tell me this is 30. How comes? Okay, wait. Defense 152.
I'll put that to
Okay,
good
60.
use.
I was looking on strength and suddenly it was like, huh? Why are you having a lower number? So yeah. There you go. We sell this one. We leave this one. The halls of the dead are not having a waypoint. The next one is in. Oh, they do have. I need to go back to the second one. God dang it. And then for oasis. Why they put two waypoints so close to each other? It feels like bonfires in Dark Souls 3. Like bonfire on a bonfire next to a bonfire. With this specific example. So we are going forwards. We are going to go back for the last waypoint as soon as we are going for the Radament Fight, because this is the most important bit. And Elrune, thank you. We'll see if we are going to use any kind of lightning enchanted. Nope. Golem, take him. I am just monitoring if Azrael is going to survive. Poor Golem. So yeah, this is why I'm always saying lightning enchanted is the biggest BS you can have in this game. Like, seriously. So we are going to go with Golem Mastery still. I need to have my bloody Golem nice and beefy, and I'll need him. So we are already, what, 50 minutes in and I'm still on the second quest. We need to pick up the pace. So I think I'm going to look for the completionist approach offline. So I'm not going to bore you with just running around. So we are just going to focus on pushing forwards. Come on guys, let me through. Thank you. And there we go, for a big cube and a jump. That's awesome. There's someone with earth? Who's cursing people? People. Alright, lovely. We've got the Horadric cube, so we don't need anything else. So we are straight away going to the Far Oasis.
You.
We are not going to play around.
It is an honor to serve you.
Let's fix stuff. Cool. Do I have something here? No. So, dry heals. We are drinking the stamina potions, so we're going to run faster. And got to go fast. So, how is your day going? If anyone wants to share, wants to talk, because now we got a bit of running, so my day was quite fun. Had to do a couple of things. I've met a guy from my neighborhood who's into like tabletop war games, which was fun. We had a chat. It was amazing. He's into Warhammer Fantasy Battle. Always a thing I wanted to go into, but never had the time nor patience to paint the miniatures. So yeah. I'm talking so much and I haven't drank my coffee yet. Oh, there's the ring. Please be something good. Replenish life. I am actually going to go first. Who did you find? Ah, yeah, more beetles. Beetles are awesome. So, town portal, identify. Identify is always useful. I wonder if we found the eunuch from the Far Oasis. He was too quickly dealt with. So at least the second act is quite quick if you're able to find your way around the Arcane Sanctuary. I think that's like the worst part of the level. And except for that, I really do enjoy. Oh, and except for Duriel. Duriel is the only boss which gave me PTSD and is still giving it to me. Like out of all the possible bosses and enemies in this game, Duriel just always... The guys who designed him, they did a good job. Like, he looks very intimidating, but the way how you fight with him is just like, oh, so bad. Yeah, we are going for it. I am not going to waste your time. As I said, we are going for it.
I can't.
And now comes in the biggest issue. Narrow corridors. My biggest enemy. Not maybe the minions. The minions are having an issue with this one. That's why we've invested into more Magi's. So we are actually able to have someone to give you some additional DPS. So this is going to be the same issue in the Arcane Sanctuary, in the Lava Lake, in Hell, that you do not have enough sources of DPS to deal with it quickly. Okay, so let's see, maybe from this side this is going to be better. Like, we are just going for the next levels, to get this done as soon as possible. And this is the worst kind of corridor, because you got bends, you got everything, so there's no real way of actually getting your minions, your interns, to actually work with it. I think for I've called this Pacifist in Hell, but I think for the next stream I am going to go for a new title, like how corporate would play Diablo II.
Impossible. Impossible.
Because I really feel like I'm in a managerial position. Yeah, just do this. Come on, guys. Come on, Larry. Can the golem be named Larry? What do you think? Or like Bob? Golems sound like a Bob. But do all the golems will be called Bob? Yeah, I think so. Sounds about right. Come on, Bob, get into it. Azrael, where are you? Stop slacking off, get here. Come on, chop chop, we've got guys to defeat. The worst part is that the Arcane Sanctuary is going to be the exact same BS. They have never thought about the idea that you may be working with multiple summons. Okay, at least Bob is now on the... Whoa, what was that? Come on, good job, Bob. Carry on. Are you fighting with some... Yeah, you're fighting with scarabs. Good job, Bob. You're going to be an Employee of the Month today. Whoa! And he... Oh, God damn. Yeah, guys, you're doing an amazing job. Steven, Tony, Bob, keep up the good work. No, do not hit me. Oh, I just realized I've got replenished life on a couple of items. Is it over? Bob? No, Bob is still working for his Employee of the Month badge. Oh, come on, Larry. I think we are going to stay with Larry's as the skeletons. Oh yeah, right. I need to make myself some amethysts, and we're going to go back to the camp. Oh no! I went in. Well, at least I know it's not this way, the exit. This is not where I parked my car. But remember, good cardio is always very welcome in corporate settings. Just remember to hold your shield where you've got your documents up high and walk with intent. Nobody's going to bother you. Best advice I had when I was working corporate. Just like, remember, you can have anything. If you don't want to be bothered, just grab a piece of paper, even if there's like nothing on it, but walk with intent. No one's going to stop you. It was tested and it's working. So yeah, today I'm going to the next one, and we are going to go for the how to beat Diablo as a corporate overlord. Come on, Bob, get in there. And this should be, yeah, it should be a way down. Come on, Bob. I had to revoke your Employee of the Month status if you're going to behave like that. Come on. There you go. A bit of motivational speech and you're already doing wonders. Oh my god. Ooh. Large yellow shield. What can you do? Interesting. Like, I'm having some very fun drops. I really enjoy what they did with the game over the years. So yeah, I think we are going to be quicker this way. I'm running along in a tunnel. Oh, damn. Allergies are not a thing to be had. There's more of them. Come on, Bob. Do your thing. Yeah, I think we're going to stay with it. Whenever I'll have like a beefy summon, it's going to be Bob.
Impossible.
I like Bob. Oh, come on. Well, at least the enemies are having the same issue as I have. They cannot swarm. Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, does this increase his... It doesn't increase his attack. There's no point in... Okay, from next level we will have the meaty Bob. So I just need to survive another 20% of experience. And after that, it's going to be smooth sailing, trust me.
Impossible.
Seriously? I was thinking that this is the end of it. I really wish there would be like an item or like a set item for Necromancers in Diablo 2 that allows you to have more than one Golem. This would be sick. Okay, Maggot Lair, level 2. Yeah, level up. This is how you level up when you're going level down. There you go, Bob. Get in there. Do your thing. And then we should have like something like Bob Smash. So the Maggot Lair is having 3 levels until we have the big one. I forgot we can burrow. Like there's so many things I forgot about this game. This is just so amazing.
I can't.
That I rediscovered those things. Okay, let's carry on. Hopefully RNG is going to be merciful with this map. And Israel, what level are you? Not too bad. And I need to remember to invest in both the meaty bob and Iron Maiden. I wonder if this life tap is going to be better. Heals of attack damage, no. Oh my god, we are blessed. Nice. I was thinking we are going to again have to explore the entire thing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would love to have the meaty bob for the big bug, but what? No way. Come on, Bob, do your thing. Come on, guys, get in there. Bob, you're doing great. Keep up the good work. And there we go. What a pity. Well, you haven't dropped me something interesting. Oh well. And the Staff of Kings. We are slightly golden. But just slightly. Okay, so instead of going all the way around, we are going to teleport, fix ourselves.
Thus,
Yes, the Staff of Kings, a powerful artifact that you can then do with the thingy. Lore dump. Okay, we do not have nothing there. This and that, Bip and Bob. Yeah, this we can sell. Wait, no. Yeah, I'm taking this. There is no point in having anything else. Just a quick go around with the gems. I have 6. No, pity. Anyways. Yeah, I am still going for the better magical drop. This gives us the... I do not have any charms in my inventory. That's weird. Like in the all the other challenges I'm attempting, I have like multiples. Just a quick look over here. I do not want to spend too much more time on it. Golem Mastery. Pity Golem Mastery doesn't give you like damage to your golem. Okay, try heals. Because I haven't found the previous one, and let's run. Let's bounce. Come on, Bob. Don't slack off. So again, running. And this is the part which I really hate about creating this stuff, that there's so much stuff in between that you have to do for it to be then enjoyable. It is a real pity. So now we've completed the Maggot Lair. Now we are going to the Snake Temple to get the Snake Amulet, was it? And then we will be going towards... Yes, there we go. At least the map was generous for us. So the Lost City. Oh, minions. So there's unique. What does Ruby almost life? Good to know. I'm forgetting so much stuff about this one. Wait. Oh. Too much stuff going around. Now, we've got the Meaty Bob. Come on, Meaty Bob, show them how it's done. So now, fun thing about the Meaty Bob is that as long, I mean, at least this is how it worked back in the days, that as long as Meaty Bob is fighting with anything with meat, so everything except for skeletons, he is basically indestructible. And we are going to use it to the highest extent throughout the rest of the run, because I think that we can then even use this quirk for our advantage in the fight with Diablo and exploit his issues with the Iron Maiden, because again the Iron Maiden is as well working as a hit from the Golem, and he has innate lifesteal, so in that case he is getting all of his health back, which is then awesome. So after the Lost City we will have the Valley of Snakes, which is very short and just having the entrance to the Snake Temple. I need this one. Spending. But yeah, we are already getting a bit more fun. A lot of enemies. But I think we are just blazing through it, but then looking at the time, already 1 hour going through it. But it's not bad. Like I'm worried just only about the Arcane Sanctuary, that can just take so much time. It's always done in a way that you've got 4 possibilities, and I am known for having the worst kind of luck with it. So there may be a chance to spend some time over there. But at least there's quite a lot of experience to be gained. So always look on the bright side of life, doesn't matter what you do. So you're feeling stronger, you're level 16, we're level 18. So yeah, you're getting there as well, very good. Just stick to Bob. He's going to show you how the things are working out. Yeah, and as you can see, I'm always just like quickly looking at the map. I just cannot look away from it. Some gold. Let's see. This looks like a way out. It won't be. Yeah. Again, bamboozled by a dead end. Huh? Oh. I really need to like play calmly at least one playthrough of the game because I'm really like there wasn't an additional area here. But then yeah, again, I am doing this run on a normal character, and as this, even though it's quite simple, because I'm not engaging in any combat, I am mostly like looking from the side on what's happening, and I'm doing it on normal. There's no real stakes around to feel threatened, because even if I'll make a mistake, I can just, you know, restart, go back, collect my stuff and carry on. Next time I am going to think I'm going to go for the hardcore runs. This is going to be, I think, a bit more interesting at least. I'll put in health potions to drink up. You're looking pale. Man. Again, we are going to like see the entire map before we are going to find an exit. Speaking of which, lovely. You cannot fake this. Okay, ClawViper.
This place is as dark as a tomb.
Really? Like sometimes the remarks of the characters are just like so obvious. No traps. So what do we do? We're going to think about the skill points when we're going to get them, but I think we are going to focus on the Blood Golem as much as possible. Or maybe 50-50 Blood Golem and Iron Maiden, because I think that maybe on the 5th act, when there's so many enemies around, we will need some more summons. But for now, Bob is enough to deal with the majority of issues. Whoa! I also don't believe that fast unique. Okay. We are slowly. Thankfully, the temple is having just 2 levels, and the second level is very short. So at least this shouldn't be too much of a hassle to finish it. Unless we are going to die. In which case, I would make a safety portal at entrance, just in case. Antidote, okay, nothing interesting. And now over here, a safety portal. Because the super unique which is over here, like the usual unique that is over here, it hits like a truck. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. Super Superior ring mail. Can we exchange it for overall? 47, 47, doesn't matter. The increased durability is really pointless over here. Lovely. Good job. So yeah, Bob did his part. Amulet of the Viper. And we've got now
What a pity.
the staff of
I was
Horadric.
beginning to enjoy the darkness.
Horadric staff. So that's cool. We are one step closer, and the last step
Excellent.
to be
Hello.
going for Duriel. Now, yeah, we need to talk to Drogdan, and then Drogdan is going to send us to Yerhin, which is the... Who is he? Oh, brain work. The king of Golem. There we go. Why did Bob die?
Welcome to the
Yeah, welcome to the palace. Do I have to? No, I don't have to talk to him. Okay, so the longest is the longest the dungeon? No, it's not the longest. The longest dungeon is in Act 1. So basically, whenever you go to fight on Duriel and you complete this entire catacombs, because you've got the prison, you've got the barracks, you've got the catacombs, and suddenly this is like the longest dungeon that is in Diablo 2, at least. It's nothing else is longer, despite it sometimes feels like. So I would love to have some bets. How many tombs of Tal'Rasha we are going to have to look through before we find the correct one. Like, I am not going to go through every single one of them, because, as I said, I want to have this done as soon as possible. I don't want to inflate the length of this stream too much. So we are just going to try and have this finished as soon as possible. Unintended strike. Oh yeah. The bloody Bob is giving me health, so yeah, we're fine. Is this a way down? This is a way down. Let's go. So over here we should be able to find the Arcane Sanctuary. I don't remember if the palace had 4 levels. But yeah, there we go. Just push the interns to do their job and you can chillax. I need to find myself or buy a couple of identification scrolls for this kind of moments when I've got this. A sip of coffee and let's carry on. We are so close to get the thing done. So now, as we are just like fighting with some random trash mobs, we can maybe talk a little bit about Diablo lore if you want. So I think that it is worth mentioning that the Arcane Sanctuary that we are actually trying to find, that we are exploring the undergrounds of this castle to have, was created by a very powerful mage called Corazon, which was one of the Vizieri. I think this is how you pronounce it in English, of Vizieri. and they were known for their skill, proficiency in capturing demons. So he created the Arcane Sanctuary for him to have a safe space to tame demons and to work on them, to see how things are working out. And if you go with the Beelzebub modification for Diablo 1, you can actually there was meant to be an Arcane Sanctuary and a quest line for Horizon in Diablo 1, but they've scrapped it. But the Beelzebub mod gives back a lot of the quests which were deleted, so you can even go and fight Duriel in Diablo 1. But then, okay, so going back to Horizon, I just wanted to point out that there's some very cool content that you can have a look at with some mods. But then I bet if you're going to do something with that, Blizzard may be not too happy with it. Like usually people are not happy with modifications to the original content, but either way. So then Horizon was killed by one of his summoned demons, and after that there was a guy who wanted to find his laboratory, his sanctuary, which was Jazdrek. So the sorcerer from Diablo 1 became the summoner, which we are going to fight in the Arcane Sanctuary. It was even mentioned in the dialogue. Oh no, super fast, guys. It is even mentioned in the dialogue of Drognan when you try to gossip about this quest with him, that there was a mage who wanted to find it as well. So this completes the entire roster of the characters from Diablo 1, where each and all of them found their grisly ends in Diablo 2.
I wish I had time to study this bizarre dimension.
Okay, I won't be able to put that in. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll take you by the toe. We're going here. Oh no, the portal ones. I think I've done the worst decision in this run. But oh well. Maybe it's going to be that good call. So now we've got portals, narrow passages, and ranged enemies. It's beautiful. Oh, come on, Azrael. At least go and poke the guy. There you go, Bob. Get your Employee of the Month badge. Yeah, unfortunately both ghosts and those ghoul lords are considered, I think, as skeletal beings. So Bob is not regaining health from them, unfortunately. There is still the animation that he's stealing health, but it's not. And we are just going to go through the entire portal section without dealing with everything. And I would love to level up. This just takes so much time. There we go. And if this is not going to be the good passage, we are going to go for the road which we already visited, because every single quadrant of the Arcane Sanctuary is done in a mirror way, so we can go back the way we came. So I have to go with this one. I'll be there. Yeah. I still remember a little bit how this works. But yeah, the portal one is always the one which takes the most out of me. So we are finishing this branch, and I think that instead of just running back, we are going to just use the town portal scroll to just quicken the run. Because again, I think everyone's here to see a bit of gameplay, not me running around like a headless chicken. Okay, let's go here. And let the interns do the job. Very good. Hop on the back. And let's see, will it trigger our quest journal entry? I doubt so. But now I think that focusing, we will be able to complete Act 2 in more or less the same time as we did with the first act. Yeah, obviously this wasn't the right way to go. Come on, let me through it. At least I want to see what's in the chests. Wait. Don't do that. At least you could give me like a rare one. Would be fun. Okay. So quickly. Check Arcane. Identify the stuff for me.
Good
Thank
day.
you.
How may I help you?
This would be awesome. If I could attack. Yeah, this is worthless. Why I didn't find any charms that gives me like, I don't know, at least some resistances. That would be really awesome. I'm getting more and more money. I will be able to gamble. Gambling is wrong.
Ask and learn.
So maybe at least you, Dragon, can give me something fun. Oh. 160k. Nope. But I would love to have something cool for the golems. 170k. And this is amazing. This would be amazing if I would be able to afford it. But oh well. There was +2 to Iron Maiden. Next time. Okay, Arcane Sanctuary. I've missed so many waypoints. Oh no, Spine Flame. This is going to be a long one. So, what are we doing? Amplify damage. Come on, Bob. Start working. What do I pay you for? No. Okay, for you, amplify damage because this is going to take ages. And I really do not want Spine Flame to go after me. Thank you, much obliged. like in my previous challenge run, which I've done online, and I'm working on the edition of it. I'm just like, I fought with that ghost for I think like 3 or 4 straight minutes. That was insane. Because I hope I will have less deaths on the Duriel fight, because that one is also put in the first one. At least I've got enough interns to help me out with soaking damage. This could be a good route to be taken. Wait, no. Don't attack. Strategically putting Bob into proper places increases the decreases the length of the fight. There we go. Ooh. Chipped tokens. I would love to have a bit more of them. So maybe I will be able to find some more extra stuff. Remember that extra in English is having something additional. Come on, Azrael. So will this be the end of it? Looks like it. Maybe I hope it looks like it. Okay, Bob, go in the middle. Oh. Yeah, you guys work wonders. So now with level 3. It does 14 to 40 damage. This looks nice. Okay guys, 10 to 12. But this gives them damage, no? Yeah. Is it finally done? Oh my god. The resistances are abysmal. You are going to be really completely bamboozled by Diablo. Oh well. Maybe by that time we'll find a couple of good items to give us some resistances. Or we'll have to make them. Come on, Bob, you're the strongest of enemies. Start studying somewhere behind. Nope. Two out of 4. Ooh. Including some mana. Yeah, that's alright. I'll just let them cook. Attack to demons, Repair to lower durability.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
No, I still need that. Cool. So 2 out of 4. I do not like how this is
Stay a
working.
while and listen.
Okay, I have nothing to identify. Nothing more around here. So, third one's the charm. I hope so. Room. That's cool. Holy. Like seriously, I need to look where Bob is because Max this one off. I will definitely need to put here like a B-roll of the golem that was done by Carbon Combinations. This like exactly mirrors their behavior. Just standing there playing with his phone, doing nothing. Here, Bob, here. There we go. And then you slap. Slap everything inside. Is it so difficult? I hope it's not. So yeah, 2 hours in, I'm slowly getting mind fog. I think we need to push the times of the streams maybe a little bit earlier, because as we are nearing those 2 hours, this is starting to be less of a good commentary. I mean, I will definitely be more alive if this wouldn't be so boring in the way that they cannot do nothing to me, I cannot do nothing to them because we've got those narrow ledges. And magic, my only weakness. Skeletons, get in there, do your stuff. Interns, come on. Bob won't do everything for you. Amazing. Oh. Remember, don't stand on the parts with the holes. No way, is it? Uh-oh. There's Bob. Protect me. Man. That was a bit unsettling. I think we've got the thing. Yes! Third one's the charm. Beautiful. So now let's just get some breathing room. Oh, Magi. Come on. Why it has to be the Magi? You're so young. What? No. That was scary. Come on, Bob, do your magic. Yeah, you keep them occupied. This is tactic. If Azrael would be so amazing and get in there. Oh,
He was not Horizon. He was a deluded fool who got too deep.
that's interesting. I didn't know that. What is the point of it? Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, the summoner. Okay, the crescent moon. And we are straight away going to hopefully
Faith is, I feel.
have this
Good day.
Good day.
tomb of Tal'Rasha found in the first try, because I really do not want to get lost around there. There's nothing new here. There's this one, this one. We've got the stuff, the horrific stuff, that's cool. We've got enough of this. Are you selling? You're not selling. Drogna is selling the books, so I am taking
Approach
identified
and
book.
let's trade.
Yep. So at least I'm not going to spoil my equipment too much. I'm not going to go for another one search because we are too close to finishing it. So we are going this way. No, this way was wrong the last time. This way. So will we find the good tomb in our first approach? That is the answer. Is RNGesus with us on this new generation? I really do hope so. And I would be much more happy for him to be on our side when we're going to go for the third act. No way. It is. There we go. Lovely, the crescent moon. So we are going for Tal'Rasha. For Duriel. My most hated arch nemesis of Diablo. Both in Diablo 2 and in Diablo 4. If I have to go on Duriel to fight with him, I'm just like getting sick just to mention it. Okay, we've got a unique there. A special one. Not bad. Oh, this one, Stormclaw. Yeah, just bash him. Come on. Our interns are getting really into it. Yeah, good managerial skills. You guys are nailing it. So the thing that we found the Tal'Rasha Tomb on the first go was really awesome. The time we wasted on the Arcane Sanctuary is straight away like taken back. But anyway, but I'm going to get lost over here. So don't worry. But it would be awesome to like gain a 20th level before the third act. It's not a necessity, but it might be useful. Yeah, but now I feel that we've got some more heft behind our strikes. Worthless, worthless. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, one of the interns got slain. So we have to have a steady stream of interns. Is it? It's not. Oh. I told you we're getting lost. But yeah, if we will keep the tendency throughout the rest of the run, we are looking on completing the game normally in around 6 hours, and especially that I think that when we are going to complete the fourth act, we are going to attempt to go through Act 4 and 5 in one sitting because they are relatively short. So in that way we will be able to finish it a bit quicker in the long run. But as well for the people who are not with us, I am going to make a TLDR version of it, so you have just the most important bits and bobs. And I will definitely just switch it to how corporate deals with demons. So this will be a bit more funny and at least a bit more to the point of what's actually happening. I took the comment of, I think it was Cuba or something, that he said that yeah, this is not actually pacifist if you're killing things. So then at least he may feel that he had a bit of his reasoning implemented. Come on, this is going to be a dead end, huh? Okay, Bob, go get in there. Show the what it's done. Lovely. And it is a dead end. Who would have guessed? I mean, I wanted to say that I haven't encountered too many like uniques and specials, and now suddenly extra fast enemy approaches. I think okay, now this is a bit useful. I feel that Diablo is connected to my microphone and it just listens a bit into the future of what I'm commenting, because this is just unreal. First with the exit from the lost city, and now with the uniques or specials. Alright, so now we are going to this big chamber which should be empty. We are not going to go down unless we are going to have a different route. First, let's check this one because this looks like a dead end, which may then lead to the antechamber. Yeah, it's a dead end, so we don't have to worry about that one. So in that case, I think the best option would be to move here. No, I think this is going to be again a dead end, but Bob, get into there. Get in there, show them. Oh, come on. Here, Bob, here. There we go, lovely. And even Azrael is doing his part. Very nice. Very nice, very cool. Yeah, too many skeletons. So how this looks like. Okay, this is dead end. This will be dead end as well. Yep, this is just a connector. 9 point spending time over here. Oh, come on, man. Stop reviving them. I'm being a hypocrite. Hypocrite, hypocrite, hypocrite. Telling the reviver not to revive. Rises undead. Get on my level. I mean, those are not undead, those are properly trained individuals who can bash and do stuff. These are good pages. So yeah, poor Bob getting all of the skeletons around here. Okay, this looks like... I wanted to say the proper road. And I've been corrected. It is not. Oh well. At least we are slowly getting there. There's a finite amount of options that may get the things that we are working for. So we are looking for an orifice. Oh no, it's Act 2, my favorite one. Okay, so now I see that my chat is not updating for some reason. Oh. I mean, you came in at the very last point to see Act 2, so yeah, enjoy it as long as you want. Because we are going straight away for Duriel, and we are finishing this as soon as I will find the orifice to stick my stuff into it. That sounds wrong. But yeah, I think we are on the second to last possibilities where the thing may be placed, so it's just a matter of minutes now. Do I have enough mana potions? I hope I do. Because we are going to have the fight with Duriel in a very bad way, because we are having nearly no resistances. This is the worst outcome that I can go for. The worst possibility to approach him. Like with general drops, I've got quite a good luck, but for specific things like resistances, this run is the worst. Like usually I'm swimming in those charms that are giving you bits and pieces of resistances, so you can actually like build up something. But now, oh no, Bob. But now we are very low on it. Exchange key. Nothing interesting. Oh, come on. Like really, will I need to properly visit the entire tomb to find the orifice? At least I'm finding some rooms. Like, I'm starting to feel that the drop rate in offline is a bit better than in online games, because like literally I'm not finding anything of interest as it goes for resistances with rings and with charms. Yeah, there we go, in the last possible route. This was expectable. So, the Horadric stuff and the orifice, we put it in. And the worst part of the entire game, fighting Duriel. Okay, let's get this over with. I'm going to make a safety portal inside of the area, and let Akarat, Ratma, and all the other deities of Sanctuary be with us. Yep. I mean, it's not bad. We are getting there. Yeah, this is how you fight. Bob is doing his job. Hey, come on, Bob. No! There we go. First try. And this is how the cookie crumbles.
I can't carry anymore.
So this one here. Let's sort this out. So the kite should be here. There we go. Loads of resistances. We are going to have it a bit longer. So yeah, this is how you deal with Duriel when you're working in a corporate office, in a corporate setting. You just send the big, meaty guy and just allow him to get bashed.
Hello. I thank you for my...
Oh yeah, no problem,
I came
Tyrael.
too late. Now, destruction is let loose upon the world.
The Arcane.
Oh well, pity.
This is
Yeah, I know it's terrible. So, dexterity, why? Enchanted defense to energy to life. Poison resist. Finally, we've got some resistances. And it's slightly better than my current health. So that's cool. This is useless. This is useless. This is useless. We can sell those. Those are useless as well. And yeah, we've actually got ourselves a little bit of breathing room in our equipment. There's nothing to use here. We can put those there. So now we are just getting things sorted before we go to Act 3.
Yes, citizen.
So as it goes with acts, I hate Act 2 due to the fact that there's Duriel. What I love fighting with Duriel, it's not engaging fights, so it's best for grinding while listening to some music. Well, to be honest, I'd much rather farm Mephisto than Duriel, due to the fact that his aura is the worst thing about it. So doesn't matter if you're well-made melee character, you are always getting bamboozled by the holy frost aura. I think that is the worst part of him. Like, you can deal with massive damage with the bashing attack of Duriel, but getting the
My ship is your ship.
holy frost aura just puts this entire encounter in a bad light. And as I usually play with melee characters, you are always getting an issue with it. So yeah, I am going to skip it. And with this one, that we are in Kurast, I think we may go back to the idea, Robert, to talk about the fight with Duriel, if you want, next time. For me, it's definitely
To good use.
like nothing to talk about, because it's always a thing that I will despise. And after getting
Put that
our
to good use.
mercenary a bit better weapon, I think that this is a good moment to finish it. So we've got again a 2-hour session to finish an act, and now we are going to fight with Mephisto in the third act, after much losing our way among the jungles of Natau in Kurast. So thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next part. But this time it's not going to be Pacifist in Hell, we are going into the corporate in Diablo, how to defeat it from a managerial position. So thank you for your time. Makes sense. I was playing Amazon for most time. I've never played Amazon, so maybe that's why we've got this kind of different experience. So anyways,